What if they literally just changed the name of the game to Pokemon with Guns? Had Spark.
I don't know what hold up.
I'm just gonna refer to Pokemon as a power knockoff.
Oh,
Palworld sans guns.
Real quick though,
G-rated Palworld. Good.
I hate how everyone's just calling it Pokemon with Guns because they're underselling the fact that you can like have sweatshops at least in the end game and all that stuff, and they're
Pokemon
your servants,
with slaves.
your slaves.
Pokemon if it was real.
Yeah. Realistic
Pokemon whorehouses.
You know what sucks though? You know what sucks, or is a great thing?
Your Pokemon in this game, they suck.
So far, I haven't noticed any like babe pals. You know.
Nothing we're smashing just yet.
The witch one's kind of kawaii. Wait, what?
Wow.
Hold up. But what is it?
Did Footnum just come out as a furry?
What? No. Hold up. Okay, anyway. Jesus Christ, you made me derail that train of thought.
Okay, and then that brief moment of silence was like, yes, okay, you're right.
So anyways. Controversy rising with Pokemon with Guns Palworld designs. Honestly, some of these... Okay, so these must be the Palworld ones, because that's definitely a Pokemon, right?
No, you
Palworld
that
ones?
specific one.
Yeah, all of them. The Palworld ones are on the
3D.
right or the left, except for the top
they're
right
the 3D ones.
Yeah, the top right one is flipped for whatever reason.
Is this the one you want to smash, Footnum?
Let's be clear. It's the closest thing that resembles a human. I'm not saying that it's ideal or smashable. However, there is one called Lavender.
However, I heard a however.
Yeah, and you didn't let me finish the sentence, you prick. Anyway, there's one called Lavender, and she's clearly the one that they're trying to sexualize the most. But I remember the point I was going to say before you rudely assumed I was a furry. And the thing I was going to say is that
what the F and FDM was for.
The thing is, you go into the game thinking, yes, I'm going to make my empire of all these sweatshop workers. But you're incentivized.
But you fall in love in
the
process?
No. I mean, that's your prerogative if you want. But the thing is, you have to treat them well to be productive. And then when you throw them out, you can fight with them. Unlike Pokemon, where you're like, go, do my bidding, right? So you go out there, you beat them with a bat. You beat these wild Pokemon with a bat while your Pokemon companion's beating them with you. You build an actual weird bond with them. You're like, you're my man. I've known you my whole life, right? So it weirdly succeeds in the thing that Pokemon fails to do, apparently, is it make you bonded with your Pokemon or whatever.
Mm-hmm. So
that center one is the first one that Footnum caught, and he bonded with that one really well. That's the one he wants to fuck.
The sheep.
No.
So they say, can I copy your homework? Yeah, just change it a bit. So Palworld on the left, Pokemon on the right. Honestly,
some of these are really like it's just the colors. That penguin is wildly different.
Yeah, but the colors. I mean, yeah, it's pretty damn close.
I like how you go to the sheep when sheep, it's like they have a dark.
Can only look so many ways. No, but it's just the dark and white. I
that
actually
is a stretch.
When I showed that thing with the chicken and whatnot, I legitimately thought I was looking at Pokemon at first. This character looks like a Digimon.
Captured.
He looks even more like a Pokemon than the actual Pokemon.
No, he just looks like Totoro with Electabuzz.
These are some terrible screenshots to compare with. But look at this fucking bird with a hat.
Yeah. The designs are very clearly influenced. And some of them are mixtures as well.
My joke to Random 11 was that Pokemon's next game is going to bootleg the Palworld designs.
I like the idea that it retroactively just becomes a Pokemon game. Like they buy out the company and just turn it into a Pokemon game. Look at all these new designs we got.
But then they make it ethical, get rid of the guns.
I think there's a significant chance that Microsoft buys them, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I guess they do have the...
Yeah, it's exclusive to Xbox and PC right now, and it's on Xbox Game Pass. So Microsoft, having previously tried to buy Nintendo and failed, with a massive success that it's having right now, if they can keep it up for a little bit, I think Microsoft is buying them.
Here's your argument falls apart. These are clear inspiration, yet don't look like direct ripoffs. These, however, their only difference is the body shape.
I mean, only
the clouds
difference.
are different.
The only
there are
similarity
differences.
is the color.
Yeah, well, I don't know, and the long neck and body.
Yeah, one has like the popped collar. The Pokemon has the popped collar. The other one that doesn't have a popped collar.
If Palworld copied Pokemon, did Pokemon copy Dragon Quest?
So if you zoom in on them, there's some equally similar designs across the two different games. Now, arguably, it's a little bit further than the. Like I think Palworld gets closer to Pokemon than Dragon Quest did, but and I'm not 100% sure if all of these designs are pre-Pokemon or if some of them are from after Pokemon.
Bro, Palworld's legal defense is, well, you got us. We copied Dragon Quest.
All right. So I also saw this one. They said, ha ha ha, holy shit, at this Palworld design that they left in the data. You cannot be serious, man.
Significantly different. Clearly inspired, but significantly different.
Yeah, this one's black. This is more diverse.
All right, so Nintendo DMCA's Palworld mod that makes everything Pokemon. So one argument I did hear was that the Pokemon mod came out eerily quickly for the game coming out.
It came out eerily quickly. We also have no evidence that they ever released it.
Well, hold on. Oh.
There was a video of him playing the game, so I don't think it was fake. But I don't think it was ever actually released, and they only DMCA'd his trailer and anyone talking and showing gameplay footage of the mod. But as far as I know, it has never been released anywhere.
So it says here that Nintendo has taken action against the Palworld mod that would have made the Pokemon with Guns label much more literal. So if you're hoping to play Pocket Pair's monster taming survival game as longtime Pokemon anime protagonist Ash Ketchum, capturing and enslaving Game Freak's monsters, you might want to temper your expectations, as the mod seems to be in a more dubious position. The mod was revealed yesterday, January 22nd, by one of its creators, YouTuber Toasted Shoes, who posted a short clip teasing the mod and a full video that went up on the channel today, January 23rd. However, the teaser has been hit with a DMCA from Nintendo on Twitter. As a result, the mod will not be made publicly available right now as previously planned, as Toasted Shoes wants to tread lightly for the time being. The video showcasing the mod shows Ash fighting, capturing, and enslaving different Pokemon to build his strongholds, as well as fighting anime antagonist Jessie during one of the game's boss battles. Notably, there's a fair bit of voice dialogue in the mod for Ash, and while he sounds a bit like actor Sarah Natashni's take on the character, given that he says lines like, "I must have had a huge bender last night," I assumed these weren't pulled from actual clips of the anime. Therefore, it used AI. Oh, no.
They should have hired her for that mod.
I'm sure she was. Kill him, draw and quarter him for using AI. Oh.
I would actually put money on the fact that the audio clips were added in post, because the game doesn't have voice acting. So for him to add in the ability to voice act lines and stuff is a lot more, because basically what he did was he just model swapped everything.
Yeah.
Right. And that's not too hard. He had the models from Pokemon already. They're everywhere on the internet. You just model swap in the existing bones, and like you re-rig the mod.
You might even be able to. You might even be able to export the animation and stuff.
Man, this modder needs to go to SAG-AFTRA. Give them the ability to voice act, as you said.
So I would be surprised if the mod, if it ever gets released, if it actually had any voice acting in it at all. The other thing is, I think he focused on just the starting zone, so he could do a little gameplay footage and then release the mod later after he worked on it a little bit more. But then things got shut down.
Mm-hmm. So Nintendo comes after Pokemon Palworld mod. Says here, previously Niche Game recovered the mod, which was kept under wraps by its developer, but shortly after, our Twitter was flagged for a DMCA violation due to the thumbnail they used. Palworld has come under attack by critics and competitors, but criticisms such as Pocket Pair using AI to develop the game are thus far lacking in evidence, with critics relying on taking comments out of context and death threats to try to make their point. One user pointed out that, ironically, if Palworld really was plagiarizing Pokemon, then it's surprising that the game is still up when the company is so eager to stamp out the mod.
I like how people are complaining like they used AI when I'm thinking it's just like, yeah, it's this indie developer who has like probably a really tiny budget that can't really have a full team of like 7,000 people.
Is that you?
How dare they use AI? What?
Is that you, Footnote? Making love to that.
The GIF in the.
Yeah.
This is you hugging your Pokemon.
That,
So the Pokemon Company makes an official
there
statement.
You go. There's the waifus you were talking about. The literal waifus.
So the Pokemon Company has made an official statement on Palworld saying, quote, "We intend to investigate and take appropriate measures after nearly a week since the game was released." While the statement was provided in Japanese and English, it doesn't specifically mention Palworld by name. It says, quote, "Inquiries regarding other companies' games. We have received many inquiries regarding another company's game released in January 2024. We have not granted any permission for the use of Pokemon intellectual property or assets in that game. We intend to investigate and take appropriate measures to address any acts that infringe on intellectual property rights related to the Pokemon. We will continue to cherish and nurture each and every Pokemon and its world and work to bring the world together through Pokemon in the future."
So does that mean that they are actually going to sue Palworld? I don't know. They might look into it, but I think it's mostly they've made the statement just to shut people up and let people know. Yes, we've
just
seen
to say,
the game.
yes, we fucking know.
Yeah.
Shut up already.